Welcome to the Simon Speaks Simply podcast with me, Simon Harris. Hello, my name is Simon Harris and I'm Deputy Leader of the Irish State, such as it is, and Minister for Finance, I might add. I'm here today to talk about the trials and tribulations of what it's like to be a politician in 2026. People get exercised about their perception that politicians are bumbling, incompetent gobshites who couldn't tie their own shoelaces. People say that we're shit at our jobs, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The reality is that our job is to lie, cheat, and steal. And by golly, we're very good at it. That's also what the people want. How do I know that? Well, simply because they keep voting us back in. So, it's obvious that the electorate want lying, cheating, stealing politicians. And let's not forget the people who put us here. There are people who have spent lots of money to put us in the positions that we're in. And their job, our job for them, is to obviously destroy the country. Destroy the economy, the civilization, the social fabric. And what are we supposed to do? Just turn around and say, well, sorry there, World Economic Forum, United Nations, the European Union, Rockefeller Foundation, George Soros. Sorry about all the money you've poured into us and our NGO class, but we're out. No, that's just not going to fly, and that would be highly unprofessional. People seem to think that it's easy to lie to people's faces. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's far from easy. First of all, you have to remember all of the lies so that you can keep your ass covered. You also have to stop yourself from laughing sometimes, because some of the lies are just frankly so outrageous. And worst of all, having to constantly make it look like you give a shit, and the standing and smiling and nodding at people and making them feel like that you're listening to them. I mean, it is exhausting after a while. People coming to you with their problems, and you have to think of all sorts of different things to say, you know how to put it across to them that you're not going to help them with anything but to make them feel better for maybe 2 or 3 minutes so that they'll fuck off, and then you can get back to the real business of government. Not only do you have to sound like you give a shit, you have to look like you give a shit. They call me the Browmeister because I use my eyebrows extensively to project messages that I need to get out there. Sometimes I have to look compassionate. Sometimes I have to look kind of like I'm trying to be intelligent. Other times I might need to look kind of angry, kind of don't f*** with me motherfucker type of look. I watch a lot of old Clint Eastwood movies. Clint was great with the eyebrows, steely look. I get a lot of inspiration from Clint. I want to be an inspiration for pathetic men everywhere. Useless idiots who have little to no competency in anything, and just to say to them, look where you can go. Like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I was the one who first uttered the words, no one is more disappointed in me than me. And I stand by it. It was a genius stroke because it got me re-elected. So there, that's all I have for you today. I'll be back soon with more. But in the meantime, you might subscribe to globalistgazette.substack.com, and if you could give us a paid subscription, That'd be marvellous. Thanks very much. For Statist fans, there's now I Love Taxation t-shirts and sweatshirts available from globalistgazette.com. Be the envy of all your friends this summer round the Barbie. Go on, you deserve it.